Did you know that 90% of successful leaders have one thing in common? They've all faced moments of discomfort and pushed through them. Yet, most people avoid these moments, staying in their comfort zones. But here's the shocking part. Staying comfortable could actually be the biggest mistake of your career. Studies show that people who embrace discomfort are 50% more likely to succeed than those who avoid it. And the best part? You don't have to make huge changes to start. It only takes 53 seconds to break free and make a powerful decision that sets you on a new path. In this video, we'll explore how you can take control of your leadership journey in less than a minute. You'll learn how 53 seconds can change everything, from overcoming fear to inspiring your team. Stick with me, and I'll show you the secret to becoming a leader who thrives in any situation. Chapter 1. The 53-second game changer. A tiny action, big impact in leadership. Small actions often yield massive results. And believe it or not, a 53-second decision can completely shift your leadership trajectory. It sounds simple, right? But that's the beauty of it. The key to growth as a leader often lies in taking one small, deliberate action to push beyond your comfort zone. According to a study from the Harvard Business Review, leaders who step outside their comfort zones regularly are 75% more likely to inspire creativity within their teams. This aligns perfectly with the idea that leaders don't always need huge, dramatic moves. Sometimes, it's just about taking a minute to make a choice that pushes you into new territory. Imagine this. You have 53 seconds to decide whether you will speak up in that meeting, whether you'll embrace an unfamiliar challenge, or whether you'll make that uncomfortable phone call. In those 53 seconds, your future as a leader could change. The secret here is to take action, no matter how small. These tiny moments accumulate and reshape your mindset. Take Elon Musk, for example. He made a series of quick, bold decisions, like putting his own money on the line for SpaceX, that changed his life and the future of technology. His success didn't stem from waiting for the perfect moment but from seizing the small moments with confidence. So, how do you do this? It starts with identifying the low-risk discomforts. Whether it's making a decision you normally hesitate on or speaking up in a room where you'd usually stay silent, these are your 53-second moments. Don't overthink it. In fact, overthinking often kills growth. Just do it. Chapter 2. The Comfort Zone Paradox. Why you need to step back to move forward. The comfort zone is the most deceptive thing that holds leaders back. It feels safe and predictable, but that's exactly what makes it dangerous. When you're comfortable, you're not growing. In fact, you're stagnating. The comfort zone is like a mental cage that keeps you from stretching your abilities. In a 2017 study by the University of California, researchers found that people who regularly pushed themselves out of their comfort zones were 50% more likely to feel a sense of purpose and direction. The paradox is clear. Stepping back from comfort allows you to step forward into greater success. We tend to think that as leaders, we need to have all the answers, be in control, and avoid failure. But true leadership isn't about controlling everything. It's about knowing when to take risks, face uncertainty, and embrace failure as part of the journey. Leaders like Steve Jobs knew this well. He wasn't afraid to pivot when things didn't work. In fact, some of Apple's greatest innovations came when Jobs chose to leave behind familiar strategies and explore uncharted territories. The secret to growth lies in discomfort. If you're feeling uncomfortable, that means you're on the right path. The more you expose yourself to discomfort, the stronger you become. It's a muscle, and just like any muscle, it needs to be exercised regularly to grow. To start, you don't need to make huge, life-altering changes. It's about consistently making small moves outside of what feels safe. Whether it's taking on a new project or stepping up in a meeting, each moment of discomfort is a stepping stone to becoming a better leader. Chapter 3. 53 Seconds to Fearlessness. Overcoming the "what if" syndrome. Fear is one of the most powerful forces that hold leaders back. The fear of failure, judgment, or making the wrong decision can paralyze even the most capable leaders. But what if the key to overcoming that fear lies in a brief 53-second decision? Research from Psychology Today shows that over 70% of our fears are irrational. They're just what-if scenarios that never come to pass. Yet, we let those imaginary fears dictate our choices and limit our potential. The real challenge is not fear itself, but allowing it to control us. This is where the 53-second secret comes in. In those precious 53 seconds, you have the power to choose action over fear. It might be as simple as speaking up when you'd normally stay quiet or taking on a challenge that seems intimidating. But that tiny moment of courage can create a chain reaction that breaks the cycle of fear. Take the story of Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She took a risk, making a bold decision in a moment of uncertainty. She didn't know if her product would succeed, but she chose to act on her idea anyway. That single moment of fearlessness started her journey to building a billion-dollar empire. To overcome fear, focus on the smallest, most manageable step you can take in the face of uncertainty. This first action doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to break the fear cycle and show you that you can handle the discomfort. With each action, you build a stronger mindset and better leadership skills. Fear might never go away, but your ability to manage it and push forward despite it will set you apart as a leader. In just 53 seconds, you can change your relationship with fear and unlock a level of leadership you never thought possible. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on becoming the leader you've always wanted to be. Hit that notification bell to stay updated. Chapter 4. From Stagnation to Strategy. How 53 seconds can unlock innovative thinking. Innovation in leadership doesn't always come from brainstorming sessions or big meetings. Sometimes, it's the tiny moments, the ones that last just 53 seconds, that spark the ideas that change everything. In fact, research by McKinsey shows that companies who encourage innovative thinking experience 30% higher productivity and 40% more growth. The secret to tapping into this innovative mindset is simple: break free from the predictable. Leaders who stick to familiar routines miss out on opportunities to think differently. You need to force yourself to step outside that zone, even if it's for just a moment. A quick decision to try something new, even in small ways, can unlock creativity and new strategies for your team. Look at Richard Branson. He built Virgin by constantly challenging conventional wisdom and embracing creative risk. When Branson first launched Virgin Records, he didn't have experience in the music business. But in a 53-second moment, he chose to trust his gut, a decision that ultimately led to Virgin becoming one of the most recognizable brands in the world. You don't need to reinvent the wheel overnight. It could be as simple as changing the way you approach a daily task or asking your team for new ideas on an ongoing project. These little changes in your routine can fuel big shifts in creativity and problem solving. The key is to encourage an environment where innovative thinking is not only welcomed but expected. As a leader, embracing new challenges, even small ones, creates a ripple effect of fresh ideas. The more you break from tradition, the more your mind becomes open to innovation, and the more you encourage your team to do the same. Chapter 5. The Ripple Effect. How your 53-second breakthrough elevates your team. When you push yourself out of your comfort zone, the effect doesn't just end with you. It creates a ripple effect that elevates your entire team. A study from the University of Michigan found that leaders who embrace challenges and demonstrate vulnerability inspire their teams to take similar risks, leading to a more dynamic and productive work culture. You might think that leadership is about making all the right decisions, but it's more about showing your team how to approach challenges with courage and confidence. Every time you take that 53-second leap of faith, whether by making a bold decision, voicing an idea, or tackling a difficult task, you set a powerful example for those around you. Take, for example, Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft. He transformed the company's culture by encouraging employees to embrace a growth mindset, where failure isn't feared but seen as a learning opportunity. Nadella's commitment to stepping outside his comfort zone and embracing challenges not only changed his leadership style but also influenced the entire company's culture. When you act boldly, your team takes note. It's not about forcing your team to act a certain way, it's about leading by example. Show them that it's okay to take risks and learn from mistakes. When leaders break free from their comfort zones, their teams become more willing to step up, make bold decisions, and take ownership of their work. The 53-second breakthrough moment might seem insignificant, but it can inspire a culture of trust, resilience, and innovation. It's a chance to demonstrate that leadership isn't about being fearless. It's about facing fears and overcoming them together as a team. Chapter 6. Leading by discomfort. Why your growth is on the other side of 53 seconds. Growth doesn't happen in a place of comfort. In fact, research from Stanford University found that people who embrace discomfort tend to grow faster and develop better leadership skills. Leadership is about pushing through the uncomfortable moments, and the 53-second challenge is a great tool to help you get started. The truth is, the more you avoid discomfort, the more you limit your potential. Leaders who always play it safe miss out on opportunities to expand their influence, enhance their skills, and lead with vision. But when you consistently push yourself to take that 53-second leap, you get stronger and more adaptable over time. One leader who exemplifies this is Oprah Winfrey. Throughout her career, Oprah faced numerous moments of discomfort, whether it was starting her own network or tackling controversial topics. But she leaned into those moments, allowing discomfort to fuel her growth as both a leader and a person. To grow as a leader, you have to embrace discomfort. This doesn't mean putting yourself in situations that feel dangerous or reckless. It means stepping outside your routine and trying something that challenges you. Whether it's taking on a new leadership role, leading a difficult conversation, or making a tough decision, these moments of discomfort shape your growth. The 53-second decision is about quickly deciding to embrace discomfort rather than retreating back to comfort. This simple action becomes a habit that builds your confidence and resilience. Over time, you'll find that what once felt uncomfortable becomes second nature, and the growth you experience as a leader will be limitless. So next time you're faced with a decision that makes you uneasy, remember, your growth is on the other side of discomfort. Just 53 seconds can lead you to a new level of leadership. Embrace the discomfort, take the leap, and watch yourself evolve into a stronger, more impactful leader. Don't forget to subscribe for more leadership strategies and tips that will help you break through barriers and reach your full potential. See you in the next video.